But I can't see myself. Oh, that's better.
So you need to see yourself, don't you? Hello there. I promise this year we're going to talk guitars only.
Dzień dobry, friends. How you doing? Guitars, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so we'll just talk about guitars.
No, not really. I've heard you've had like a quite bad kind of an accident in America.
Yeah, that was, I feel like I've been given a chance at another life.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, I'm a little bit like Rob Chapman .1, you know, but yeah, it was really bad.
What was it, like turning upside down and everything like that?
We got fishtailed. This woman drove into the side of our Jeep. Full Jeep, 4 people, shopping. She hit us about 90 kilometers an hour. We flipped twice, landed on the side. I was trapped hanging from the now ceiling. Car was filling with smoke.
But nothing happened really?
No, I had a cut on my arm. But other than that, the car became like a washing machine full of glass. But we survived. Brushed the glass off, went home, had a cup of tea, went to Nan.
How was it?
Brilliant.
Brilliant?
Yeah, really, really good. But I didn't see you there.
No, it's too expensive. I'm starting to collect money now to go next year.
Okay.
Because it's quite expensive just for one person like me, you know.
I have a question for you then. If there was a show like NAMM, but very relaxing, somewhere like Malta, would you come?
Yes, I wish. I would.
Okay, that's good. I'm just asking. No particular agenda or reason to ask, but okay. I'm just asking that.
Gotcha. I got your point.
Would you like to know about?
Yeah,
some of these
let's talk about some new guitars. Yeah,
okay.
let's jump into it.
So,
because you've changed your approach from numbers to names.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
The reason being, it's so hard to remember a guitar when it's a serial number, and also it's hard to form like an emotional connection or a story in your head of a guitar, you know, when it's got numbers and letters. So we wanted names that felt like a name that carried the instrument. So the ML1 is the Sundown. Oh, by the way, they're all named after fighter pilot call signs.
Okay.
So like, you know, Second World, Vietnam, call signs for fighter pilots. So the ML1 is now the Sundown, ML2 is the Herald.
So you mean like Top Gun Maverick?
Yeah.
In that
exactly.
Okay.
ML3 is the Lawmaker. We got the DPT, the Pegasus, the Sarge.
Come on, let's show them.
Okay, yeah. So, well, look, let's start with the guitar that everyone is buying, and they're almost all sold out, and we're going to have to get more in.
It's beautiful.
This is the signature model for Chris Robertson from Blackstone Cherry.
It's absolutely beautiful.
When we've moved factory, we now have a facility in Chennai, India.
So that's what you were talking last year when we were talking about like origins, right. And you said that India is the best country now.
Yes.
So you went there.
Because I give you the secrets. Basically, Trevor Wilkinson developed and worked with this factory. We made some prototypes. We actually received them about 4 months before I spoke to you last. And the prototypes were, hey man, were so much better than the Korean things. I don't mean better in terms of, wow, this is better made, but the consistency was amazing.
So you mean like
when you get 100 guitars?
100 guitars,
yeah, there wasn't
almost
a single,
like the same.
Almost like none of them needed to be fixed, which was brilliant. They all speak really fluent English, super easy to work with. Trevor's based out there a lot. And they made this, and take a look at that. Get some close-ups up, look at the way they've scarfed this off.
Exactly.
It's and also I don't even know how they did this, but binding inside here and the attention to detail is just, I mean, it's second to none. He's going to get some close-ups for you.
Yeah,
so
I
you
will
can
make
see.
some close-ups. Yeah.
But when we saw this, I really thought, wow. I mean, the quality is second to none here.
So ML is called Sundown now.
Well, so the ML3 is the shape is what we call the Lawmaker.
But
this one is called the Sarge, named after Chris's father.
Okay.
So Chris Robertson's signature. This is a proto, so it's ML3SH, but you know, it's the Sarge. Yeah, Sarge 63. So here's one. We've sold out, and we've also sold in advance some of the others, but we'll get some more in stock in some of the UK dealers. Peter Norrie, we made him a ridiculously amazing guitar in England, which I'll show you. Which colour do you like, blue, green, or blonde?
Green.
Green.
Oh yeah.
Mela. So, here is the British workshop super expensive.
What is it called? Is color connected with aircrafts as well?
Well, DPT is Danish Pete Telly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean, the shape for us would be the Lawmaker, but we call it the DPT because that's what Pete named it. And this is identical to the one that Pete uses. The neck was laser scanned from his own telly. It's a beautiful guitar.
And you're using Wilkinson parts now,
this is cream tea and orange caps and all sorts of crazy stuff under the hood. This is made in England.
This one, okay.
Yeah, this is the English Workshop high-end version.
Oh, it's quite light actually.
And then this is the one made in Chennai.
All right. It is a little bit different. That one is more faded.
That's nitro.
That's nitro. That's like what, like polyurethane, but more faded.
Slightly different kind of finish to get the wood grain and everything.
Do you think if you got your eyes closed, would you tell the difference between them, or?
Well, that's not for me to say. That would be, you need to make a decision on whether you think that's the case. My favourite colour of this is this one. And these colours are based on vintage cars.
Mustard.
Yeah.
Something like mustard, like an English mustard, I would call it. No, I prefer that one.
Yeah?
I prefer that one. It's
yours. You can buy it. You can have the special show price, £2 grand.
£2 grand for it.
Yeah.
And are they made in England? How many of them are you making them?
That's the only one in that colour.
Is the only one in that colour?
I think so, yeah. We've got a blue one and a blonde one as well, but I think that's the only one in that colour.
But with your English ones,
yeah.
I don't know. You got one colour of the guitar. How many of them is in the?
Well, once we've sold all of them, then we might make another order.
So it's not like that. There will be only like 100 of them and
no, because
more.
the MOQ, the minimum order per colour was 1, so you could have any colour.
Okay.
But we had to make like 7 or 8 DPTs, you know.
So you can choose your color as well. So
no, it's not custom like that.
It's not like
we
custom
make
like
them, and we choose the colors ourselves. Pete chooses the colors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another one?
Sure. So, I got one for you. Oh, you hold that as well because it looks sexy. But you remember we had a signature with Rabia Massad?
Yes.
So Rabia was happy for us to continue making the guitar, but not as a signature. So this is.
So you are still friends. There is no gossip. You know, because people when he left you, actually, was, they argued, blah blah blah, and there was lots of stuff around it.
Yeah, Beer and I hate each other. No, Beer and I spent a whole day together recently and just chill, listen to music. We're just bros, you know.
Gotcha.
Nothing has changed. But the cool thing is now we make these in India. This is locally sourced Indian rosewood.
That was my next question. Where are you taking wood from? Yeah.
Yeah, the whole neck is from India, from the area of the factory, which is really cool. So this is the Lawmaker Legacy hot rod. Legacy
of Rabia in some way. Yeah.
That's it. You get it. So yeah, we've got a baritone and a regular version. They're different color finishes, but the same concept. And of course, I mean, it was a ML3 type to begin with, so not far removed from stuff we were doing. This is the Pegasus, which is the first ever, I think the world's first ever, double signature model.
Why double signature model?
So this is
Prince is involved in that, isn't it?
No.
No?
This is the signature model for Michael Starr and Styx Zadinia from Steel Panther, the singer and the drummer. But they both play guitar and write in studios. And they wanted a workhorse. So they designed this with us. It is an S-type, short scale length, hardtail. It's got handmade special pickups that Trev Wilkinson designed with them. And this is a freeway.
So you get a super,
so it's 5 and then another 5. And what you do is you find your favourite 3 and you remember where to get them. It's really cool.
Okay, wait. So what is it doing?
So basically,
bridge pickup.
That's full and that's split.
Okay.
So that's split. It's that one single coil there. This is the inside. This is both the insides. This one, and I think that's out of phase.
Okay.
Well, the outsides, I think.
All right.
And then that's full.
And when it's full, it's like 5-way, or is it 3-way then?
So I think what it does is it adds a single each way. So that's 1 pickup. I believe it's 3. Both. 3.
That's quite a nice concept, actually. So it's 2 guitars.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 2 signature guys.
Yes.
And 2 guitars in one.
But really, it's a studio workhorse. You know, anybody that wants to go to a studio, record some stuff, have great tuning stability, nice, easy scale length.
Coming back to the wood. So you said that
tone wood
and stuff like this, yeah. So you said that actually you choosing is it like the choice of local wood from India? Is it because it's easier for them to buy it, or is it really good?
It's easier and more ethical too because it's local. So we were like, well, we might as well take advantage, support the local industry, and use the local rosewood. You know, so it just kind of made sense.
Okay.
I love rosewood. We're allowed to use it, and I was like, wait a minute. We're in India, we can use the local rosewood, so it just made sense. And it comes really dry.
After being in Poland, because you were invited by Rob Guitars, by Rafał,
man, I got so drunk.
To a factory where there is absolutely not even a scratch of a wood involved in producing the instruments. What do you think about this concept, actually?
I think it's really good. First of all, the guys at Roof are brilliant. I really love them.
How did you manage? Did you survive, actually?
The way they greeted me was a tray of pickles, cold cuts of meat, and a lot of vodka.
And Vdova dressed like a traditional
Polish woman, yeah. And then we had a barbecue of deer that they had hunted. Listen, I love those guys. I think they are really doing something special. And they are funny, but they're also really dedicated to making great guitars. And for me, I support Roof Guitars. I think they are great. And the refrain sounds good. It's a different feel, but it's definitely a viable option for a cool guitar. And they know how to make a good guitar. I've got one.
Did you ever think of combining your forces together?
Yeah.
I don't know, like using just a refrain, for example, just for the body, so they could make a...
and then a wood top.
You know.
So I have had that conversation with them, but I don't know where there are lots of ins and outs and logistics and price points, and we now, Chapman's grown to the point where we're big enough that some of the dealers that we work with will only work with us via distribution. So they can't afford to go direct, or they don't want to go direct for different reasons. So we need a distributor margin. With working with Roof, we'd never have a distributor margin. It wouldn't be a viable financial solution. And to be quite honest with you, we sell a lot of guitars made from wood, and we love working with wood. So although I support and love what they do with the refrain, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, I love wood. For me, I think Chapman is going to be making guitars from wood.
Okay.
You know.
I think it's better.
Maybe another brand I happen to own might want to dabble in a bit of refrain. You never know.
Yep. Because that's something really, really special.
Yeah. So we wanted to show the thought process.
All this tape doing all this wood scarves and everything like
tone tape.
Tone tape.
Yeah.
Tone tape.
Basically, we wanted to
show.
So
it must be magnetic then.
No, we wanted to show some of the process behind the design process. So we cut the body, and then we were like, how do we know these are in the right position? So we channeled it, we made it so we could move it, and then when it was in the right position and everyone was happy, we taped it down, took measurements. So it's a way of working that out. If you flip it here, we were working out where to put the input selector.
Okay.
So a couple of different locations, 2 holes. And then here...
Which one is wrong?
Neither. And then here, this is Dave literally with a penknife, getting it to where it felt...
Old school style of woodworking,
you have to get involved with a knife, carve it until it felt right, and then when we had it where it needed to be, then we made the production model. So, you know, these little extra spoon cuts on the back, some of it we didn't manage to incorporate.
It's a little bit more smooth here.
Yeah. But this is something that's continuing to change and mold. And this is the first production. But this was just a test color.
Okay.
So we're going to be doing, you know, interesting tops, bursts.
What's the name of this one?
Guardian.
Guardian.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in a way, it's kind of our first Chapman, because this was internally designed. We took in account what a lot of people have asked from us. They wanted an offset. They wanted something modern. Lots of things that for them were important to have. And so we tried to incorporate a lot of it, but it was internally designed.
So you mean that it wasn't...
It wasn't collaboratively designed.
Okay,
no.
It's your idea.
Yeah, we wanted with the first Chapman, the first guitar that we'd come up with, to make it something that was really Dave and myself and a couple of other guys at Chapman working on together. And really Dave had like 5 different options, sent them to me and Lee, and we both went that one. Because it reminds me of a brand that I love, kind of on acid and mushrooms, like whoop.
Okay.
So
yeah, it is a little bit like comic booky here. Yeah.
I love it. And it's what's interesting is that it didn't divide opinion that much. A lot of people really liked it, and I was very surprised. I thought people would hate it initially.
No, the shape is quite controversial and quite new, and we all know that we are like conserves in case of shapes. So so it was some kind of you took a lot of courage actually to make it like this.
No, we were fully prepared for people to hate it and just whatever. That's fine.
But we do love it, do we?
Yeah? I'm very glad that you do.
Okay.
And from here, now we can collaborate. Now that we've got the bedrock right, we can say, right, what kind of colours? We did a vote on colours recently. So at the NAMM show when we unveiled this, on the back of that one was a code. You scanned it and you could vote for the colours.
And what is the best color? Black.
Oh, I'm not telling you what colours.
Still black.
No, actually, no, it's not. But
is there anything new with your ghost thread then?
Well, so this isn't particularly new. This is the Corina body based on the very first ghost thread ever made. But you see grab the red one. So this is new. This is the
wow.
This is the Ghost Thread Classic.
Where is the? Ah, okay.
Yeah, actually, yeah. There's a story about that. We drilled a lot of holes in these to find the optimum balance point. Yeah, and it turned out that was it.
And is it not like going down at all at the moment? Because that's
it's just where it is. Yeah, it's great. So this is our classic version. Stop tail, hardtail, Seymour Duncan pickups. I forget the models, but they're not Pegasus and Sentient. It's a chilled out version.
With split coil as well.
Yeah. And it's beautiful, the sparkles and everything. That's Corina, so it's a lot lighter.
So that's why. So it's but the neck is quite chunky actually.
Yeah, because it's based on a more traditional classic version of that kind of model. So we wanted a proper big boy's neck. And this one is a lot skinnier and a lot shreddier.
This is so strange when I take it and actually. Where's the thing?
Yeah, well that's it. And I was a bit worried with this that Corina would be very soft, but we found a good supply where it was light, but it wasn't too soft. So it's not denting or dinging. It will wear in a really nice way though. You can see it's going to wear beautifully. I want to see this relict in a few years' time.
You need to play it more then, and actually it's going to be like.
Well, I played it quite a lot here. I played enough now. And then what else have we got?
Well, it's really hard.
Oh yeah, so.
That's the
so I showed you the Lawmaker Legacy baritone, and this is the Lawmaker Legacy. So this is the standard version. That's the baritone version.
But is it like a proper? Is it what 26.5 or is it 27?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't remember.
What options do you want in a guitar? Yes.
Yes. I actually can't remember the scale length, to be honest with you.
Here we got like Lawmaker Legacy.
Yeah, Legacy. And this is the Lawmaker Legacy, standard regular, that's the baritone. But look at the neck. When was the last time you saw a rosewood neck on a baritone guitar?
I think that from out of 3,000 guitars I had in my life, maybe one of them was with rosewood neck.
And was it a baritone scale length?
Not really.
See, this is the first time I've ever seen this, and it's only because the factory is where the wood grows. So for us, it was a really exciting opportunity.
But you still put like a fretboard on it anyway.
Oh yeah, but rosewood. Stainless steel frets, Seymour Duncan pickups, hardtail parts, hip shot tuners. And we're going to be doing these in different finish colours and things.
You know what was the biggest impact of our interview from last year I had? you're never gonna guess, and that was such a surprising thing for me.
Tell me.
Because I was thinking, in some way you may think that actually, I was counting on it, that it's gonna be like something which is gonna jump out, you know, and it's gonna make my channel a little bit more growing and things like that. Nothing like that happened. It was treated by people like a normal video on my channel. So,
sure.
So it was, you know, there was nothing like jumping out. Yeah. Guitar Summit last year.
Yeah.
I was walking by. Trev Wilkinson was on his stand.
Oh, Trev.
And he said like, "Hello, very nice interview with Chapman."
Oh.
And I was like, "Wow, Trev Wilkinson is doing something like that."
He's a great guy.
You know, my legs was like. So that was the biggest impact, and actually I think it's much bigger than if you know the views or likes or whatever would grow, because there was something I was always admiring this guy.
He's brilliant. You know, I think sometimes he's too clever. He's designed a tremolo that we might have one here. Yeah.
Oh, wait, whoa.
So. He got excited about stuff, but I wanted to show you this.
One.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Huh? So this is a bridge that Wilkinson developed. It's got locking saddles. You see each of these individual parts here. So it locks to the bridge. So it really has tuning stability, which is why we put it on this UK British Workshop version.
So it's kind of like a Floyd Joe's idea, but in a different.
Yeah, locks here under that little grub screw. Of course, you can take them off if you don't want them.
And you can use it like a normal old school one.
So it could be locked or not, depending on whether you would like to or not. And it's a great bridge. So we've been using these on the British Workshop guitars. You like that sparkly one, do you?
Oh yeah. But that one's not bad.
If you want that, I'll do you a ridiculous price on it.
We talk about it, you know, when we switch it off.
What's this going for now? 600. Fuck, I'd knock off 100 for you, only for you.
All right. Nice one. But that one as well.
Pepsi.
Is it called Pepsi?
That's what I call it.
In some way, yeah. Pepsi,
obviously, it's not Pepsi. It's a great guitar. And these are the previous models. When they're gone, that's it. Clearing out the old stock.
Okay.
These are all production things that we had made for demonstrations or not. So nice to meet super passionate people who love guitars.
I don't know what he was talking about.
ML3 Pro X.
Yeah.
This is the last of the 10th anniversary celebrations that we held, you know. So
are you gonna hold it? Are you not gonna sell it? Or is it gonna be like
we're selling this. Everything that side is for sale. Everything here is just to show you the new models. You know.
And that's the old ones from Korea. Okay.
Yeah. So this is the old Korean 10th anniversary
World
celebration.
Musical Instrument Corporation.
Yep. This is one of the last ones we have.
I like the idea of, you know, combining gold top Les Paul with Telecaster. It's quite a nice idea. So what are the ideas for your future?
Well, so you probably noticed that behind us are only pro models. There are no standard models. But the reason there is that it's a new factory for us. And we really wanted to sort of test the water, work out what they could do before we strip back and make standard models. So there's no standard models.
So you put the bar really high for them?
Yeah, well, the stuff we got them to make was really hard. You know, semi-hollows and crazy binding and new hardware and stuff. We were like, just push it, see what they can do, which is a risk. But what the fuck, you might as well try, you know. And now that we've got these beautiful guitars, we can back off, we know what the consistency's like, we know what they can do and what they can't do, and now we can make standard models, maybe for 2026. But for this year and next, it'll be pro models.
Okay, and that's the aim of your...
We take our time to work out what can be done, because I don't want to just make really cheap guitars. I'm not into that, really. I want them to be really, really good and worth the money, but last and be effective, you know. So it was important to just assess, step back and assess before we move forward.
As well, you need some time for them to let you know if they're going to be good after 2-3 years. And
well, and also, we only have one guy designing So although we're in distribution now and we've grown and grown and grown, Chapman's still a very small company. It's literally, you know, Dan and Alex over there, myself, Dave, Manuela in accounts, and a guy called Phil. That's it. Oh, and Lee. But Lee's not a staff member, he's an owner. So it's literally, Digital John's behind this camera, by the way. Come as Dig. So it's, yeah, we're a very small company.
When is the next time you're going to be in Poland then?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I really need to take my wife because she's obsessed with Chopin. And we went to the Chopin park and listened to the music and, you know, that kind of stuff. It was really romantic. But I was with Rufus. So I was like, probably should bring my wife there, you know.
Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Depends on how many pickles I want to eat.
Thanks, Rob. It was
You
really
are welcome.
nice to meet
Thanks
you.
for being such a positive, awesome person. I appreciate you.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, man. Bye.
No, it was very Dziękuję, guys. Thanks a lot. It's all gone to the end. Takie video jak ten właśnie powstają tylko wyłącznie dzięki wam, więc thanks to you guys. I've been to the island na wyspie, no i na wyspie mogłem nakręcić dla was ten materiał, record video, no i generalnie bardzo wam dziękuję za wszystko co robicie dla kanału i jesteście naprawdę ultra mega totalnie zajebiście. You are awesome, great praca, bardzo fajna praca z waszej strony na rzecz tego kanału. No i teraz czy wszyscy, którzy są on the list, no to po prostu to są najwięksi po prostu tutaj fani. No i ultra jestem wam zobowiązany za wszystko co dla kanału zrobiliście. Mam nadzieję, że wiecie, no, że widzicie ten progres i że tutaj robię ten effort, żeby te naprawdę filmiki były coraz fajniejsze. Oczywiście wielkie pozdrowienia dla moich również tutaj przyjaciół, Bartek z rodziną, oczywiście nawet z Oskarem, Oscar as well, Natalia, Olka, and of course Mr. Gutik is the best as well. So thanks a lot guys, no I don't want you to tell list, wiecie, jak macie tam trochę money, no to pay the money, a wszyscy będą mogli oglądać ten channel, no i po prostu ten channel będzie dzięki wam się developy i wiecie, no i będzie zajebiście, więc I don't know, maybe some car now. I don't know if you like you know, like cars, but at the end of the video there's always like a car, so samochód teraz właśnie dla was, oczywiście kręćcie swoje samochody, no i thanks a lot, bardzo wam dziękuję za wszystko, propsy, to the next time, no, na następny raz, bye.
Jesteśmy 30 metrów od BMW Poloneza Jastry 1 z poprzedniej końcówki, a teraz popatrzymy sobie na szwedzki samochód. I teraz pytanie, jedna ważna kwestia. Czy szwedzkie samochody nie rdzewieją? No to, że on stoi sobie brudny to jedno, ale zaraz dostaniemy odpowiedź. Czy szwedzkie samochody nie rdzewieją? A dodam, że nie jest to stary samochód. To jest początek 2000 roku. Proszę bardzo. Nic a nic. No tylko alfelgi nie zardzewiały. Pozdrawiam.